A Republican state lawmaker says he wants to introduce a bill that would allow for more cooperation between local police and federal immigration authorities. He thinks ICE can help solve some of the violence in Aurora.
That is the latest in a week that has seen Aurora pushed into the national spotlight following reports of a criminal gang from Venezuela taking over apartment buildings. Started late last week when a former resident released this video showing armed men gathered outside and inside an apartment. She says these are the gang members who had seized control of the building. A court filing obtained by your investigator, Brian Moss, says the same exact thing is happening at yet another building just a few miles away. A few days later, current residents and community leaders held a rally saying their building is safe. They say the biggest threat to them is a landlord who ignores their maintenance request and keeps their property in disarray. Well, there has been a lot of conflicting reports and misinformation about what's really happening as the issue now is in the national political spotlight.
Some people say it's worse than the city is letting on, while others say the problems are not new. Michael Abeyta is one of your reporters that covers Aurora and is digging into what's real and what's not. And Michael, today we heard from leaders on both sides of the political aisle.
Yeah, that's right, Michael. Republican Lauren Boebert says there is a threat to the citizens of Aurora from a criminal gang from Venezuela and that the problem is being ignored. But Democrat Jason Crow, whose district covers most of Aurora, says that is not the problem that she says it is, and the problem certainly isn't being ignored.
The purpose of this meeting was to get information out to Coloradans.
On Friday, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert held a roundtable discussion in Aurora to discuss a criminal gang from Venezuela in the city. She heard personal testimony and testimony from Aurora council members who revealed that 2 apartment complexes with the most trouble had migrants placed there by nonprofit organizations with state funding.
Deposit assistance was made available, 3 months rent was made available.
According to information obtained by CBS Colorado, 2 organizations, Papagayo and Vive, did in fact receive tens of thousands of dollars to place migrants at the building on Nome Street, recently shut down by the city of Aurora.
The CBZ properties had lower rent, lack of consistency with providing leases, more leniency with the number of people in each unit, which led to the aggregation of migrants at these properties.
I'm in Aurora right now. I'm very proud to be a member of the Aurora community, which is thriving.
But Congressman Jason Crow, who represents the district that contains much of Aurora, says this may all be political posturing.
And there are some politicians that have come into this district and to try to get clicks on social media and to try to get national media attention or maybe raise money for their campaigns or telling lies about the nature of what's happening here.
He says he is well aware of what's going on and he's looking for solutions.
The bottom line is this, that there's been a long-term issue with a safe and affordable housing for some of our immigrants and refugees. This is an issue that I've been working for many years.
But Boebert, who's running for a seat in a district that includes a small part of Aurora, says the threat to citizens is real and something needs to be done.
Colorado is suffering, and because of our sanctuary policies.
Now, as you mentioned, there was much bemoaning of the Colorado law that prohibits local police from arresting or detaining people based solely on their immigration status or even asking about their immigration status. That is something that Republicans in the state legislature want to change. Now, it is important to note that the existing law does prevent arrests of any people who break the law. In Aurora, Michael Abeyta, covering Colorado First.
All right, Michael, thank you.